Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to talk about 3 different advanced production techniques. They will be reverb, echo, and reverse. So we're going to build on that same audio that we created where I took out the ambient noise and then I compressed my voice to make it just peachy. Now I want to go ahead and add some effects to that voice. So let's take a listen to the original.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Still haven't done a lot of editing to it, right? I'm just adding some of the extracurricular, effects that we want to do here. So the first thing is reverb. What is that? Well, it can really enhance your audio to sound like you're in a particular place. Oftentimes a hall or a cave, all kinds of different cool effects. So what I'm going to do here, remember right now I'm not in editing mode. I'm on my waveform rather, and I'm going to double click. So that says, hey, I'm ready to edit. Up to effects, and I'm going to go down here to reverb. And you're going to see lots of options here. And that's where it can be kind of, I guess, fun, but also overwhelming because of so many different ways to make your audio different and cool. Back to convolution reverb. So this is going to sound like I was actually messing around with a smoky bar. But if you just click on the presets, check out all these presets that are there. A judge's chamber, memory space is a cool one. Let's go ahead and apply that. And now if you look at impulse, you can apply all these subsets to that preset. An endless tunnel, which gives it kind of a cool effect as well. Let's just go back though for a moment and let's just try a classroom. So we have memory space in classroom. And before I apply it, I can see if I actually like it by just hitting the preview.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
It's kind of cool. What if we change classroom to a lecture hall? Let's preview it again.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Not a whole lot of change there. But what about, let's change it to the smoky bar. Let's take a listen.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
It really jacked up the audio levels. Double click again. I don't want to apply that. I want to go back to memory space. Apply. Well, let's take a listen.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Yeah, I like it. There we go.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
I'm going to take a look at the audio levels, which you should be able to see, and it did take those down a bit. Still not bad. All you really want to look for here is that consistency. So you don't want this to be between -12 and -15 and some of your other volume and audio levels up to -6. You want to make sure it's consistent.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
So I might even increase this just a little bit. There you have it. That's adding some reverb. Pretty cool. You can see where you might want to add that to some of your longer form production, or you can even add it to a liner. It's going to sound pretty neat. Let's get out of.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Let's get out of that. I'm going to hit Control Z. I don't know how many times. I'm going to do that. There we go. So we're back to the beginning with that. I can't say it's the original audio because we've already manipulated it to a degree to get it where I like it. But we want to try echo now. So we looked at that effect of reverb. Now we're going to go to echo. Same tab under effects. And then there should be delay and echo, if you can see that under amplitude and compression. Boy, again, lots of options, but let's go to echo. Let's take a look at some of the things that we can do. Oh boy, so much good stuff here. Spooky, let's try that. And I'm just gonna play it because I don't really know if I want to apply it yet.
Radio.fm.
So it does a lot of that, I mean, kind of a loop sound. It does that automatically with an echo.
You're listening to MavRadio.fm.
Little too much, now you can go in, and once you get better at this, you can go in and customize it.
You're listening to MavRadio.fm. You're listening to MavRadio.fm.
Just mess around, see what works for you. Sometimes if you're overwhelmed by it, you can do a simple Google search. And, for me, I might want to say spooky cry or woman spooky cry, Adobe Audition, and it'll tell you right where to go. And again, sometimes you have to mess with it a little bit because your voice might be different than mine, right? It will be different. Let's go ahead and undo this. I think we're back.
You're listening.
We're back to the beginning. Going back up to effects, and I am on delay and echo. Let's do delay. Spatial echo. What do you think we're going to get with spatial echo? Well, think about spatial. I imagine some space there, and that sound kind of bouncing off these perceived walls. So let's. I'm gonna hit apply.
You're listening to MavRadio.fm.
So you can kind of tell where the difference is between that echo and the delay. Let's listen to the delay.
You're listening to
The delay's a little shorter. The echo kind of trailed on. It had like a little tail to it. And then finally, let's talk about reverse. And reverse is one of those, we do use this for Mav Radio. When there's a curse word or something in a song that we need to make sure we edit out, we can use this simple technique. Let's take a listen again right here.
You're listening to MavRadio.fm.
I want to take out "you're listening to," and I want to reverse it. Just highlight it, go up to effects, go to reverse, and
to MavRadio.fm. To MavRadio.fm.
So it takes out that. Again, if it's a word you don't like, curse words, or if you're trying to just achieve some sort of effect, I want to undo that. And another way to do this is to go to Multitrack. And this is what was in the PowerPoint on the boomerang. But you would take this, highlight it, edit would be, okay, where we go? Copy to new. We want to copy to new. Where is that bad boy? Copy. Not seeing the copy to new, so I'll just copy it, paste it. And if we even these up, this is a really neat technique that I like to use quite a bit, is to just copy and paste your original.
You're listening to MavRadio.fm.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. It's giving it a fuller sound. But now we can take this lower track and go up to effects and only apply an effect to this lower track. So let's go up to delay and echo. I'm going to add an echo to the bottom, and I'm going to make it that spooky echo. And let me see here. Hopefully this worked.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
So the way mine is set up, I have to go back. I have to double click on this. I have to highlight it or double click. And now apply that same, I'm going up to effects, I'm going to delay and echo, and I'm going to go to echo. I've done this a few times, so I'm going through it fast. Spooky. Hit apply. Now go back to multitrack. So I applied it to that second track.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
There are so many things that you can do with this. This is where I also like to, and I didn't say I would talk about this, but I'm just going to give you a hint here, is that filter and EQ. This is a great example of where you can use that. Highlight this, and hopefully it will work. But go to filter and EQ, and notch filter is a good one.
You're listening to mavradio.fm.
Doesn't really sound like it changed it too much, but we'll get into that in the next one. But hopefully this, woo, that was kind of loud. Hopefully this helps you dive into some of the advanced techniques. And these are things that you're going to want to really start looking for and using when we get into the commercial, the infomercial, and then finally your final piece, your short story for this class. My suggestion is to get in there, play around with it, have fun, have a goal in mind so that way you don't get too lost in everything that Adobe Audition can do. Until next time, have a great day.